Guys, good morning. Quick video while I'm setting up my workspace for the day. So going into week 5 of my 4th doctorate class at New England College. This is the quantitative research class. I'm learning these new pronunciations. Quantitative research as opposed to quantitative research. So going into my 5th week, and as promised, just recording weekly update videos for those of you who are wondering if you have what it takes to earn a doctorate degree. Can you do it? That's the whole point of these videos, is just to help those of you who are doing your research as to whether or not you can do it, especially if you're married, if you work full-time, if you have children, looking for data to determine if you can do this. So I have one or two assignments that the professor has given me an extension on. They were due 2 weeks ago. In my mind, I think I will probably complete them the last week of class before grades close. But that, was a part of it. Like, I lost a little bit of time because I went away with my family for 4th of July. You still need to have a life when you're earning your doctorate. If you're somebody who enjoys exercising, reading, things like that, like, you still need to make time for the things that fill your cup and bring you joy. I also think that these hobbies increase our brain's flexibility to take in new information and find creative solutions when we're struggling. So I am not mad about the fact that am I missing a meeting? Hold on. Okay. I'm not mad about the fact that I had to ask for an extension for a project. I'm not mad about that. So, all that being said, when I start work on Monday mornings, I print out on Outlook my work calendar for the week, and then I log into Blackboard, which is the learning management platform that New England College uses. I log into Blackboard and I print out the weekly assignments for the week. And then I look at my schedule to determine where in my schedule I can plug in time to do my homework, basically. So I don't know if you're hearing all my reminders going off. I use my calendar like crazy. But that's just like, if you don't book it, stuff doesn't get happen. Stuff doesn't get happen. If you don't schedule it, if you don't book it on your calendar, things won't happen. Things will not get done. So you have to prioritize that. And that's all my little reminders that you hear going off. So in any event, I look at my schedule for the work week, for the school week, what's due, when do I need to find time to do the readings, the writings, things like that. Because with this program, like with many of the online programs that are out there, everything is due by Sunday at midnight. You may have Thursday deadlines, like for discussion board, for doing your initial post, but responding to your classmates, just like papers and things like that, are not due until Sunday at midnight. So you just always want to be looking at your schedule. Also looking at like upcoming birthdays, upcoming holidays, time off, anniversaries, events for the kids at school, sports, religious ed, anything that happens outside of school hours. Make sure that you're keeping an eye on your whole calendar for the week that you're in, and then for upcoming weeks, so that things don't surprise you. And it also helps you to manage when people ask you to commit to do things, whether or not you actually have the time to say yes. So I just printed my work schedule. Now I'm going to log into Blackboard and print my every class that you take online, every week, the professor will post what's due for that week, all your assignments, and that's like your weekly overview. So I'm going into my class right now to print out the weekly overview. So this week, I don't know if I said that I finished my 4th week and was going into my 5th week. I just finished my 3rd week and I'm going into my 4th week. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I had 3 assignments due last night. This is Monday morning. I had 3 assignments due yesterday, Sunday. One of them was a paper. I had been working on the paper all week. But Sunday I sat down to write my introduction, my conclusion, and then do my citations, with which everything in this program, as well as in my master's program, was all in APA. So I had put down like, you know, the author and the page number, but like properly citing the references. I always knew that I was going to go back and do that. So the paper was more or less written, but I had to do those aspects of the paper that make it ready to submit. So I did that. I had to do 2 article critiques in an Excel document. So that wasn't like writing a paper, but I did have to refresh my memory of what the papers were that I read. And then the last thing was a draft of something that was due. And so it was fine for it to be rough, but I needed to submit something. So, and then I think I responded to 2 classmate discussion board posts yesterday. Sunday was a lot, but my daughter takes a 2-hour nap every day, and my son is 8 years old, and I brought him to my mom's for her to babysit him for 2 hours so I could just grind. I didn't finish everything in 2 hours, but I knew, again, I was going to be putting the kids down for bed around 8 o'clock, and so I asked my husband if he could watch the kids from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Again, I still wasn't done with everything, but I had to stop again, go put the kids down, read to them, and then pick my homework back up. And, you know, I wanted to spend some time with my husband, and so I was done with everything by 9 o'clock, and we had from 9 to 10 o'clock to spend with each other. So giving you guys an update. That was like a quick flash, and I hope that, again, these types of videos are helpful for people that are looking for information about whether or not they can complete a doctorate, and if so, what would it entail? How do you manage your time to do it all, to advance academically? And for me, advancing academically is tied to advancing professionally and changing the course of the life of my family. So I'm like really committed to this, and I hope these YouTube videos are helpful. So take care. Have a great week. Bye.